Yeah, I thought we looked pretty good in the first half, and then when we came out, they really picked up their effort on the offensive glass, and I think they had 14 second chance points in the second half, and we didn't have any. And that was really what a lot of our offense was coming from in the first half. So a big swing in the game for us, but a great environment today for their senior day.
If you have a question, please raise your hand and we'll pass the mic to you.
Hey Kim, Corey Diaz with the Daily Advertiser. You and Kim shared 2 long embraces, both before the game, after the game. Anything you might could share as to what she may have said to you, what you may have said to her?
She can share that if she wants to.
Reed Darcy with the Advocate. Coach, what was working in the first half? How were you all able to get a couple leads in the first 6 quarters?
Yeah, we were sharing the ball. We were moving the ball as a team. Again, I think we were doing a really good job on the offensive glass. They obviously made the adjustment. That was harder for us coming out, and they really picked up their effort at the rim. And we gave up a lot of second chance points, and we gave up a lot of offensive rebounds. I mean, there was a couple possessions where they got 3 or 4 in a row on us.
Coach Bree Andrews with WBRZ in Baton Rouge, and Michaela Williams had 20 points, 5 assists. Just what made it so difficult for, I guess, to guard her today?
Yeah, she's a great 3-level scorer, and we had a hard time staying attached, and she has such a nice mid-range shot that we weren't really able to get connected to it and just shot right over us.
Kim, I know you've talked about fouls and putting an emphasis on the defensive end of the floor. How would you just assess how the ladies did tonight?
It was better than it has been. Still needs to be a little bit better. A little undisciplined fouls at the rim, and we're stuck in a hard place. Sometimes we're trying to block shots at the rim, and they're coming away with and ones, and sometimes we're standing there not even moving our feet, and they're getting a clean look. So we have to find that balance. I think that's really been the detriment of our team is guarding in transition, and when teams put their head down and go, and we have to find a solution to that.
Two, if I may, Coach, how did Mylasia Fulwiley make things difficult on you all tonight? And looking forward going into Vandy, what are some ways you can maybe build on what you all did tonight and going into that game?
Yeah, I think kind of to that point, she's one of the best players in the country at just putting her head down and getting to the rim. And she can just get right by you, and you can be in your gaps. You can give her a step, and she's shooting the ball better down the stretch as well. And we're going to go play a team that has 2 great guards as well. And so we talked about that in the locker room going into our next game of really, we call it 2 dribble wars, make them pick up their bounce in two dribbles, not going where they want to go.
Scott Rabelais with the Baton Rouge Advocate. Coach, have you had any comment, or do you have any comment about what Andrea Carter said about your program last weekend?
I haven't made a comment yet. I think that it's fair for the most critical people of this program to be the people who have built this program, and it's hard for me to get upset with a lot of critique when I'm my biggest critic, and I know that things aren't going the way that they need to be going, and I don't not leaving work every day happy and satisfied and patting myself on the back. No one in our program is. We have a program full of love. We have a program full of honesty, and we know that, and I think that that's why they've been able to be so resilient through this.
Jaida, I'll ask you a question. Just what was Kim and the coaching staff's message in the locker room at halftime, and how would you just sort of assess how you guys handled the last 20 minutes of this game?
Yeah, I would just say that we were supposed to go out there and just, keep it the same way as we did in the first half. Just playing hard, getting offensive rebounds, rebounding, playing together. And that was basically what she said, to keep it together and keep going out there and playing hard.
Briefly on the perimeter shooting, I think you have at least 4 in a row with double-digit made threes. Are you happy with that approach and that rate? And how do you if you are happy with it, how do you reconcile that with the overall results you've been getting?
Yeah, it was funny. I told my staff after the game, because we started the season not shooting well. And I said, if you would have told me we would have been hitting 10, 11 threes a game, over 34%, I would have told you they would have been translating to wins. Part of it has to do with how our schedule has stacked up this back half. We're playing some of the top teams in the country, a lot of them on the road. And part of it is our defense has taken a step back.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.